Hello, good evening, and welcome to the first part of our discussion on evolution. I am Dr. and Professor Doctor, and we are tonight speaking about evolution. What is evolution? What does evolution mean? Evolution is the change. Evolution is the change from one thing to another thing. And Charles Darwin was the man who came up with the idea of, well, I'm sure there were people before him who came up with this idea, but Charles Darwin was the the the, the, the prototype of the guy that invented it, the guy that started it. I mean, evolution was happening before Darwin, but Darwin realized that it occurred. So today we're going to be talking about the history of evolution. Humans did not just appear like humans, as it is told in the Bible. The Bible explains that in the book of beginning, the beginning book, first one, God, God, the being of God, the man of God, God upstairs, God in the sky. He made man. He made man. However, due to recent scientific discoveries, including fossils and things like that, we have discovered that, in fact, man is older than the Bible claims. Evolution started about 4 billion years ago when Earth was created. That's correct. The Earth was created by a large explosion that created the Earth. Was a rock or something, and it just got bigger. Or, I don't know. It got collected a bunch of fucking rocks together, and the Earth became the Earth. Because it was so big, it created its own force field around it and created gravity, so it pulled things toward it. And in the middle, there's a liquid magma in the middle of the Earth. There's also people living down there, which we haven't discovered yet, but we will soon one day. But the pressure is difficult going down. Anyway, so evolution started with the invertebrates, actually from little bacteria or some little things that you can't see. And they evolved from that into water creatures, such as ducks, and such as ducks started, and from ducks they came out of the water and became squirrels, and then from squirrels they got wings and flew into the sky because they were scared, so they had to get away from the predators. That's correct. And thus pterodactyls were born, and pterodactyls were the dinosaurs. And pterodactyls spoke the first language of humans, and our language as humans comes from pterodactyls. Pterodactyls spoke Triodac, which is an ancient language, and if you loosely translate it from the language Triodact, it means sky talk, because the pterodactyls were sky talkers. They flew. Some of the language of Triodactyl, there are strange words like yaha and shashwishwat, and these are very ancient languages which I have mastered. So after many years of the Triodacts, they came down because the predators died in the Ice Age, and there were no more animals to kill the Triodacts. So they had no need to fly, and lost their ability to fly, and thus their wings became arms, human arms. And so we are the direct descendants of triodactyls. This was about 2,000 years ago when triodactyls came down to Earth and remained on the planet Earth, remained on land instead of airborne. And so the triodactyls, humans now, spoke the language of triodact. And this was somewhere in the Nubia, which is near the Nile, the Nubians. Nubians, triodactyls, Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, French, Jamaicans. This is the progression of mankind. And it all started from when the ducks exited the water, though there are ducks today. Those are ancient creatures, and we must listen to their speech, for they are great. And so came man and enslaved the planet with our great minds. And this concludes our first going into the topic of evolution. Next week we will be talking about the industrial revolution that occurred in Belgium in 1871 by a Belgian named Hans Scheckelson, and we will discuss the relation between the triodact language and the development of the machines that were involved in the Industrial Revolution. That's all for me today. I'm Doctor here at Ox, Cambridge, and we'll speak to you later, Harvard.